Hello, everyone. My name is Deneen White, and I am the host of the Coffee in the Green Room podcast. Here at Coffee in the Green Room, we tell those stories that you may not tell on stage, but you have before you go on stage. Today, I am so excited to have Yasmjine on the show. Yasmine, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So let's talk.
Yes.
So you moved here, and now you are interested in acting and modeling. That's your passion. But your journey has not always been easy. You have gone through some stuff that would curl people's hair.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit about your background and how you got to be sitting here now?
Oh, wow. I was born and raised above the Arctic Circle of Norway. So I am many thousand miles away from home. But Florida is starting to become my home now, and it feels amazing. The journey has been long. I left Norway in 2015. I have been living in 4 different countries on 3 different continents since then, before
Wow.
I came to Miami and got COVID stuck in 2020.
Well, if you're going to get stuck anywhere during COVID, I think Miami is not necessarily a bad place.
Not at all. It was the best place to be stuck.
Yeah.
And experiences come in life, and you meet what you have to meet, and you move on and you grow from it. So here I am.
Yeah.
And I just love what I'm doing right now.
That's awesome.
Mm.
And your story is such a story of resilience. And I think something that actors and models need when they're portraying characters or they're displaying products, different things like that, is resilience.
Yes.
Because so many actors shy away from their experiences, bringing their experiences into their art. But I've witnessed you firsthand bringing your experiences into your art. And not only is it a beautiful thing for someone to watch, but it seems like it's been very healing for you.
Absolutely.
Can you talk a little bit about being vulnerable and how that's helped to strengthen you?
Oh, yes. I don't think I have ever had a problem with being vulnerable, because where I come from, you speak directly from the gut, and this is how it is, and no discussion, kind of. So it's I have learned through the years that honesty is what brings you somewhere.
Yeah.
And if you dare to be vulnerable with yourself, first of all, then you will also later be able to be vulnerable in front of other people.
Yeah.
And I honestly think I've come to a place where I don't even think it is that vulnerability anymore. It's just me sharing a
Yeah.
piece of me
Wow.
with someone. And I do it because I know I am blessed with a tremendous amount of experience, more experience than most people have.
Yeah.
Especially at my age.
Yeah.
So if there is anything I can do to make the path easier for other people, of course. And also, I know that when I can go in front and be vulnerable, it opens the door for so many other people to be able to do the same.
That's so beautiful. I love that so much.
Thank you.
So let's talk about you working with VIP Ignite.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about that experience for you.
Oh, wow. It's life changing, literally. It's like you guys have become my family, and I am far away from my family, and we don't necessarily have the best contact with each other. But I do not believe that blood is what makes you family either. So coming into VIP Ignite and be accepted for who I am, being seen for the qualities I do have, and being supported and lifted in the way that you guys do, it's priceless. And I have been looking forward to today for so long.
Yes.
And finally, I'm here. And it's been amazing. So thank you so much for being you and for everything you do for us. It's amazing.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure. One of my life's passions is helping people become successful, whatever that means. So for some people, that's getting them on the silver screen. For some people, that's getting them on the cover of magazines. For some people, it's just letting them grow into that person that I see when I first meet them. And that's a beautiful thing. And so thank you for recognizing that, because watching your journey, like I've known you for a short amount of time.
Yes.
But I feel like I've seen you live so much life.
Yes.
And the way that you approach life is so inspirational for me, because a lot of the things you've gone through, I don't know how I would survive them.
Mm.
And I'm a mindset coach, like that's
Yeah.
that's what I do. But you have been so resilient
Mhm.
and you've been true to your craft. You've been true to, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm going through hell right now.
Yes,
Like
literally.
I'm literally going through hell
Mhm.
right now. But you know what? I know that my aim, my passion, my goal is to be able to share my story so other people can grow from that. And
Mhm.
you have not shrunk back from that even during the darkest of times.
Mhm.
And I can't wait to see the amazing things that are to come from that.
Thank
Because so many people would have been like, okay, you know what? Obviously, everything's telling me to stop. But you're like, you know what? When instead of falling prey to that resistance,
Mm.
you lean into it and you become stronger, a stronger version of yourself each time.
Yes.
And I can't wait to see you bring that to your acting, to your modeling, to all of those areas in the entertainment industry.
Mm. Me too. Thank you so
You're
much. I
welcome.
really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
It's
So,
sometimes you need to hear it from the outside before you're able to see it yourself.
yeah, and
Mm.
that's something that I love to do. I love to
Mm.
help people see something in them that they can't necessarily see themselves.
Mm.
So, yes, what are some of your goals in the entertainment industry?
Oh, you know what? If I could make a living out of this, that would be my biggest dream
Yeah.
because I love doing this. I
Yeah.
really do. And I feel myself how I go into it with all my heart and my soul.
Yeah.
And I can so clearly feel that I am in the right space and that I have finally found what I've been searching for my whole life.
That's awesome.
So now, lately, this last week, things have turned around like there was no tomorrow. And thank you. I can only be filled with gratitude for what has happened. And it is changing for the better. And it teaches me that my resilience has been worth it. And it teaches me that no matter what's thrown my way, I can stand up and I can move through it and I will get out on the other side as a better person. And that is the same thing I'm going through right now. And just coming here this weekend has kind of been the full circle for me
Yeah.
because this is my second event with you.
Yeah.
And when I was in New York, I was fragile, I was broken, I was all those things plus more. And then I come back from New York and everything that happened,
Hell broke loose.
which should have broken me even more.
Yeah.
But I feel today how much stronger and I am, how much more confident I am. And it gives me the drive because I am not doing this for me. I am doing this to share my story so other people can see it is possible. Because I know my story gives hope, and that is what I want to share.
Awesome.
Because I strongly believe that there is something in everyone that no matter what gets thrown at you, you can get through it, but it depends how you deal with it.
Yeah.
You know, so it takes a lot of personal growth and you have to look through different kind of lenses than you
Yeah.
have all your life.
Yeah.
But if you can take a step back and instead of asking, why is this happening to me? You can say, what can I learn from this situation?
Yeah.
And then take the lesson,
Mhm.
figure it out, and move on.
Yeah.
So just being in this industry with like-minded people and other people who have the same dreams and goals, and not necessarily even that, but just this community is
Yeah.
amazing. And yeah, I would really love to be able to do this full time because I love it, but also because I have a story that needs to be shared.
Awesome. Love that.
Thank you.
Well, if someone watching this podcast wants to follow you on your journey and see the transformation, how can they find you?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram. My hashtag is or my at Yasmjine O, I guess. Yes.
Yeah.
And I am following VIP Ignite. So you'll find me there if you are stuck with my spelling.
Welcome.
Yeah, so I am mostly on Instagram right now and I'm starting to build up that account and I'm
Awesome.
looking forward till tomorrow to learn more about those things.
You have
So
no
I
idea what's
can
in store for
No,
you.
I don't, but I can feel the excitement already.
It's awesome.
So yeah, and also I have my VIP Ignite can also put people in contact with me. So
Awesome.
reach out to Truth Management and you'll find me for
Yes.
sure.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching this podcast. If you want to learn more, if you want to hear more amazing stories of resilience, if you want to hear from actors, models, musicians, entrepreneurs, coaches, business owners, make sure you hit subscribe to the Coffee in the Green Room podcast, because I have so many amazing guests lined up, just like Yaz. So make sure you follow along. And Yaz, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for sharing your story. And thank you for just entrusting your journey with VIP Ignite.
Thank you for believing in me enough for me to daring to do that.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure. So thank you.
Welcome.